Would you like to grow your LinkedIn following from 0 to 13,000? Stay tuned and I'm going to show you exactly the tips I use to do that. Hi everyone, my name is Jason Gray. I'm an entrepreneur, and before that I worked in technology recruiting and in healthcare consulting. And all of those roles required me to network and connect with other professionals, which is exactly what LinkedIn allows you to do. It allows you to find jobs, hire talent, talk with people, learn, and more. It's basically a professional version of Facebook. In LinkedIn, there's things called connections, first connections, second connections, third connections, and I'm going to dive more into those in a minute. But without being connected to a lot of people, you won't be able to search and find as many people as you'd like and connect and talk with them. So that's why it's important to have a large following here. LinkedIn allows you to connect with others. It allows you to post on your wall or your page any advertisements or things that are supposed to be professional related, and allows you to advertise yourself professionally as well as connect with others. Guys, I'm going to have a bonus tip for you if you stay plugged into the end of this video. You know, the myth on LinkedIn is that you should only add somebody that you have worked with or you know you can speak about their professional abilities. And I used to think that way as well. However, because of the limitations of only being able to find people or connect with people who you're connected with or some of your friends are connected with, that goes out the window. You almost want to blindly connect with people who have something related to you, whether it's industry, skill sets, location. That way you can start reaching more and more people. So how do we go from 0 to 13,000? Here's the secret. Hard work, time, energy. It's boring. You're going to get some rejection on here. But if you truly want to grow it and use this as a great tool for recruiting or learning or talking to others, you should. Here's exactly how you do it. Okay, so you log in, you create a LinkedIn profile. It suggests a lot of steps that you should go through, all right? And essentially, you should have your profile matching up to pretty much what your resume shows. But you don't need every single detail on here that's on your resume. So I'm going to show you a friend of mine, and he has a good profile, I believe. So he'll tell you a little bit about himself in here. He'll talk about his company and his areas of focus. If you scroll down, it'll talk about his experience, some main highlights of each position, and of course his resume has a lot more details. But that's what you want to do, is just give people the main 2, 3, 4 bullet points or ideas of your experience. Put your education on there and things that matter most to you. And then if people can give you recommendations and things like that, that is great. All right, so you build out your profile. That is step 1. Put a headshot of yourself on there. Now, and it's going to probably ask you if you'd like to email or contact everyone in your email address book to connect with you. Just say yes. Don't worry about if you haven't talked to them in a long time. That's a great way to start. And here's what you do. So first off, you gotta click My Network. I'll show you that I have 13,367 connections, and that took me several years to get to, so it doesn't happen overnight. And you'll see that there's people reaching out to me that want to connect to me now, and almost every day I'll have between 2 to 10 people, but I'm being a lot more picky about who I connect with, mainly trying to have a lot in common and or be local to the Portland, Oregon area and within a couple hours away. So what can you do though? You can go to the search bar. Let's say you have 0 connections and you think your network would be most valuable to you if you connected with managers in the Portland, Oregon area. So what you would do is type in manager and click enter or return, and it's going to find a lot of results. And this is just managers all over. Then what you want to do is click all filters, and you want to apply whatever filters make sense. So I was talking Portland, Oregon. Over here, first connections, this is every single person that you're already connected to. Then if you click seconds, you're not connected to them yet, but they'll come up in your results because they're connected to somebody that you are connected with. And thirds, you'll connect with because they're connected to the seconds. So these people you're not connected with yet, but they will come up in your filter. If you don't have that many first connections, these seconds and thirds are going to be pretty small. You can even target managers at certain companies like Nike, Google, Intel, whatever. You could do past companies, industries. You can do a lot of filters, so put whatever you want. And then I apply the filter, and my results go from 2.8 million to 256,000. So these are all people who are managers in the Portland area. All right, here's what you do. You could look more into their profile by clicking on each of their names and figure out, is this a perfect fit or is this somebody you really want to be connected with? But I would say LinkedIn serves you better in the beginning if you're not that picky. So if I just look on here, I'm like, yep, he's a Portland manager. I'm going to click connect and send now, which sends a request to him. And I'm going to do this with everyone, especially if they have a picture, because it shows that they've actually filled out some stuff. Software product managers, I'm not connected with anymore just because I'm not in that industry, but pretty much everyone else I'm going to. So just go through here and click send now, connect. And what's going to happen is, let's say you did this with 100 people, and then tomorrow you look, or over the next week you look. Only 5, 10, 15, 20% of the people are actually going to accept your connection usually, especially in the beginning. You'll get a couple people that say, how do I know you, or why do you want to connect? And you can answer that. And you'll get some people that say, sorry, I don't connect with you unless I know you. So this is all you do to grow your connections. And you do this over and over and over and over and over again. And what happens is you start being connected with a lot of people, and you're going to start showing up in new people's connections or suggested connections. So people are going to be like, wow, Jason's connected with 40 people I know. I must know him, or maybe I should be connected to him. And they'll send me a request even though I don't know them. Now, let's say you're being very strict about who you're connecting with. You have a lot of filters on there. So I'll give you an example of that. Let's say, and look, connection, someone's already connected with me. View my profile. They want to know who I am. Anyways, let's say on my search I want to do manager. And I'm going to click enter. Finds 2.8 million managers. Then I want to look in the Portland, Oregon area. I want to do second and thirds, and I want them to have worked at Starbucks. I think Starbucks retail is what I want. So there's 1,790 past Starbucks managers. So now I can go in here and click here. But I could also type in a little note. So if you can put in their name, like, hey, Emily, or hi there, the reason why I want to connect is XYZ. So I can say, hi, Emily. I was looking to connect with people who have management experience and great people skills. Would you be open to networking further? All the best, Jason. And you could copy and paste this if this was your message. Send the invitation. Now they're going to get an invitation, and when they look at it or accept it, they're going to see that message. I can do this. Instead of Emily, I can say, hi, Jessica. So I'm not saying this is a great message. It's totally up to how you want to connect with people. You can put a hook in there, like why it's important for them to connect with you, etc. So I promise you, if you do this all the time, you will end up growing your network. And now that I have 13,000 plus followers or connections, I can find thousands of people in a very filtered search to recruit or to network with or talk with. Also, when I go to my page here to start a post, and I post this on my wall, 13,000 plus people can see it. So LinkedIn is a great platform. It's very active on there, and especially if you're recruiting, if you're looking for a job or looking to network with professionals, I highly recommend you get on there and do that. And then when you start messaging people, once you connect, make it personal. Use their name, start giving them a compelling reason of why you're reaching out to them. So let's say I just connected with 100 past Starbucks managers. In that regard, I wasn't that narrow. It wasn't all about them. But now once they connect with me, so when they connect with you, it'll show you on your network and your notifications that people are connecting with you. So I'll go to my network. Let's see here. What do I want to show you? We'll just pretend that Dusty is a new connection of mine. I would click her profile. I would start reading it. She's a corporate purchaser in Portland, Oregon. I'd see what her little tagline is. So she says, "Hi, I'm a girl. My name's Dustin. I'm a huge people person. Love to smile and bring a smile to everyone's face." And I love that. I like to hire and recruit people that have that. So if I was trying to recruit her, I would look at her experience and her bio, and I would send her a message saying something like, "Hi, Dusty, it's Jason Gray. We haven't met, but glad that we're connected here on LinkedIn. I love your attitude. Being a huge people person, smiling and bringing a smile to people's faces. It seemed like that's a lost art or skill. I recognize it as an extreme talent. I'd love to connect with you further to see how we could be a resource for each other. And I'm actually expanding my office, looking for somebody with your type of people skills. Are you keeping your options open, or are you totally satisfied where you're at?" So now I've probably made her feel special. She knows I've read her profile, and if she is looking, she might talk to me. Now, let's say I reach out to 25 people with a message similar to that. I don't sit here and send it to her and wait for a reply. I send it, close it, and go message other people. And when they get back to me, I will have notifications up here that I can just look at it. "Hey, Jason, no thanks, I'm not interested." "Okay, hey, be great. Anything changes, let me know." "Oh, I am interested. What do you have to offer?" Now we have a conversation. Or if they ignore you, read it and ignore you, who cares? It's not a good fit. So guys, that's how you go from 0 to 13,000 connections on LinkedIn. I did this a little bit, almost 4, 5, 6 days a week. And once in a while, LinkedIn will cut you off from trying to connect with too many people. They want it to be a little more personal, know people. But if you don't do it too often, or if they give you a warning and you slow down a bit, they'll put you back on there. So that's it, guys. Go grow your LinkedIn profile. Let me know in the comments below what tips you have about LinkedIn and how we could all use it in a better manner. All right, guys, bonus tip. Here it is. On LinkedIn and even Facebook, you can find groups. All right. And in the groups that you follow, people are talking about lots of subjects. That's a great way for you to prospect your target market. If you're targeting moms, there's moms groups. If you're targeting athletic people, athletic groups. So join the groups on LinkedIn and Facebook. Start adding value there, and then you'll be able to ask and get some results from your request. All right, guys, be great and join me in the pursuit of greatness.